What the hell? All right. That's bullshit. Bullshit. That's that bullshit. What's up, KY? You come up if you want to. Goddamn fucking piece of shit. Man, StreamYard, I don't know, man. It's like turn your phone sideways and the motherfucker don't want to turn sideways. Hold on a sec. There we go. Damn. Had to sit there and twist the motherfucker to get it to do right. What the hell? How you doing, bro? Oh, okay. Hold on a sec. I got to put this damn thing back up. Oh, stupid damn thing. All right. Let's hold on. I'll see what the problem is. There we go. All right. All right. Now I see the problem. There we go. There we go. All right. There. That's better. But yeah, where was that place that you were investigating? Like that rock place? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That's still UKY. Damn back brace ain't doing right. Oh. There we go. There. But yeah. What's up, Timmy? Here. At work, I'll be out in and out. Okay. All right. Okay. It's been one of them days, boy. Mm. Yeah, like I said, I want to get it long to where, you know, I can braid it up. I mean, I like it like this. I mean, I didn't think I was at first because it was long, you know. What's up, Pinky? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I think we may do the music thing tonight. I'll probably slide the chair over here and then we could do a music thing or whatever. Oh, okay. Yeah, we may do the, like I said, like, what's going on, Pink? You know, you can message me anytime, bro. Oh, yeah, remind me, Pinky. As soon as we get off here, I'll go over and give you my phone number in case you ever need me. That way you can call me or whatever. Well, I mean, certain things are going to do that. Like, right now, my grandpa had been gone. It does that. You know, I'll say this: when Michael first passed, it it was real bad. But after a while, it finally calmed down to where it wouldn't. You know, the one thing I did learn with losing Michael is don't hold stuff in. Just talk about it, because at least if you talk about it, it'll relieve a lot of that pressure on your chest. I learned that with Michael, and I tried to talk about my grandfather. It's a new wound. You know, a new wound's gonna last a little while. But I'll get there. I mean, I will say this. I mean, I have my days. I think about my grandpa a lot. Because he was that man that you know in any point in life you could look up to. I don't care if you're 60 years old, you can look up to him, you know. So, you know, it's going to take a while, but I'll get there. I understand your thing, you know. I mean, it's just going to take time. I mean, I can't just rush it, you know. But I'll get there. But right now, I try to have other thoughts, try to not try to think about it 24/7 because, that's never a good thing. I always think outside of that. I mean, it doesn't always work, but I try. I mean, it is what it is. But, you know, like like I said with Michael, I mean, it's been so long now. I mean, it never goes away, but it does. It does get to a point to where you can handle it. You know, like with Michael, I mean, I can handle it. I can talk about it. You know, um, I'm good with it. Cause I mean, I know he's in a better place, so I'm good with it. But you know, uh, what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn, brain went. I had a brain fart for a minute there. Yeah, but that's like every year at Christmas time. You see these people singing carols and stuff like that, and you think to yourself, yeah, there's good people in this world, but there's a lot of bad people. And these bad people act like they're so good. And I'm talking about like, we're talking about big timers that we know are living that lifestyle of the Illuminati and all that crap. My ears are funny as hell. But anyway, what's up, Brad? How you doing, bro? But yeah, no, it gets me, man. How these people? Not all of them are in the Illuminati. Not all of them are, and I'll say that again. Not all of them are. There are a lot of them that rebel against the stuff, but Illuminati keep trying to pull them in. But I find it funny they want to try to be these good people, but it's funny that God always shows their true colors, you know. I don't know why I took that little short nap. I don't know why I did that. But, you know, I'm going to find out what day that Trespass is able to come. And we're going to do a live then. I'll find out from him. Um, I'm going to find out what day. We're going to react to some videos, I think. Even though I don't have a laptop and you're supposed to edit, I think StreamYard keeps me from getting pretty much booted off of YouTube. And I thank them for that. But they changed so much to where it's like, damn, you had to change it. Because the way they used to have it was so awesome. I mean, it's only changed a little bit, but still, it changed. Used to, I knew it like this. I could go to sleep and I could just tap into it and it was good. But now it's like, damn, I had to change that down. But, I know a lot of people look at me like I'm crazy. But, I mean, I like all kinds of music, movies. I'm not just that one guy that listens to a certain type of music or watches a certain type of movie. if a movie is boring, I'm gonna tell you one of the movies that I seen back when I was a kid that was just god awful boring. We went to the theater to see it. I fell asleep within the first 10 minutes of the movie. That movie was The Hunt for Red October. That movie, oh my god, it was so fucking boring. I mean, now that I'm older, I may watch some of it. I've never watched it since then. Now, as a kid, I'll tell you another movie that was just hilarious, and I watched the whole damn thing, was The Burbs. The Burbs, I love that movie. That was a god awful movie, or a good movie. It was funny as hell. Uh, then there was what other movie I see? Now you got to remember, I lived on Fort Rucker, and you can look it up. Fort Rucker, Alabama. It's got a museum with the biggest helicopter in the world, like at the time, military helicopter. This fucking helicopter is huge as hell. And this is when I was a kid now. Now, I wasn't a small kid because compared to myself now, I was 210 at 10 years old. My dad wouldn't let me play. Well, the guy that I live with, he wouldn't let me play football with the normal kids. I had to go play with the grown men down the street. Even playing against grown men, I was that football player you didn't want to get a hold of because I'd drag you down the field about 5-10 yards. And I mean, I'm 10 years old playing with men. And I was hitting these men like they were, like I was their age or their size. I mean, I was one of those guys, even as a kid, I had that in my head. Anything I did, it's like I could do automatically. I was never that guy that couldn't do anything. Even at 10 years old, I could remember at school, the military, well, it wasn't a military school, it was right outside the military base. But our coach was telling us that we were going to team up and do like a track and field thing. And they had me running like kind of like the mile, one of those distant running things. And I mean, at 10 years old, 210 pounds, I mean, I literally outran guys that didn't weigh shit. I mean, I just always had that in my mind that if you tell me I can't do something, because, yeah, I heard all the shit, from the kids. Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. It always stuck inside my head, I could do this. That's like when I first got to high school, like, I heard people say, oh, you're too little to play on the line. We had the biggest line in the nation at the time in high school. All right, Pinky. And we were averaging, I think it was like 345, almost 400 pounds easily. But I was the smallest guy at 180 pounds. But that's like when we did Oklahoma. I mean, there was no room between the pads. I mean, that's how big the guys were. But they wanted me to do running back one day, and I was looking over there. I mean, I knew who they were. I knew what they were about. But no matter where you go to school, who you are, I don't care how good you are. They always want you to be better. But I didn't want to be that guy. I enjoyed playing football. I enjoyed playing soccer. Now, I'll say this. Football is a physical sport. But the football guys didn't know shit about playing soccer. We ran 5 miles before practice in soccer. So, yeah, you tell me what's harder, running 5 miles before practice and then practice, or walk out on the field and just start hitting each other. Soccer don't get the credit it deserves. Soccer is actually a physical sport. because you have to have brains in a lot of ways. You have to know what the other guy's doing. Same way in football, but in soccer, there's only one ball, and the only pad you've got is on your shins. That's it. You don't have shoulder pads. You don't have, and if you hit somebody, you're hitting. It's body on body. It's not no pads involved. You know, and just think that's high school. Think about the professionals. I've seen some of these professional guys hit each other, and it looked like a damn freight train. I mean, I always played fullback though, you know. And I'm gonna say this on the live. I have to thank Ricky, Rolly, Dito, my brothers, the Hopes. They're the ones that Dito originally taught me about soccer. This guy, I wish I could bring Dito up. Dito looks like Pele. Anybody that knows who Pele is the best soccer player of all time. Pele was that guy. He did the bicycle kick. He did, Oh, we never had butted each other. I mean, that's just if they want to. I mean, I've seen them like knock heads and kind of scuff bodies, because they're trying to get the ball and shit. But I'd say the good thing about soccer is you can't use your hands. See, where in football you get to use your hands, you get to use your feet, you get to use your body. Soccer, you don't get to use your hands. You get to use your arm, you get to use your head, you get to use your legs, but you cannot use your hands. You use your hands, it's a penalty. So, but I learned a lot from it because when I was little, there's one sport that I wanted to play that was a mixture of both of them, and that was rugby. Rugby is one of those down and dirty games that you don't really have too much pad, but it's kind of like soccer, but yeah, it's like football too, meaning they hit each other. It's one of those rough sports. Yeah, but if y'all look up Pele, Pele, and with the hyphen or whatever right above the E, you'll know who Pele is. Pele, he's kind of like the Michael Jordan of basketball in soccer. That's how good Pele was. Pele, he was, and see, my favorite. Now I'll say this: in high school, when I was playing soccer. What up, David? Bing.
Hey, what's up, Outlaw? Hey, Brad.
We're just talking about football and soccer.
Football, soccer, yeah. I was listening for a couple minutes.
Like what I was going to say is like soccer, the one thing it teaches you that football don't teach you is it's kind of like a ballerina type thing, meaning you've got to have coordination, you've got to have that ability to be able to get somewhere in an instant. Where in football, you don't have to have that ability. You can run a short route and get open, where soccer is not like that. You got to run and be able to get to that ball if you're on defense. Now, the defense in football, you got pads on. You got, no. Like I said, the only pads you got is your shins. And if you slide, you better hope that damn person ain't got metal cleats on. Oh my God. One of our teammates one day, we went up against this team that had metal cleats. Well, the guy did. And he kind of scuffed his leg like he came down. And when he did, he hit right through the pad and it kind of stuck him. Light on your feet. Oh yeah, you got to be light on your feet. I'll put it this way: NFL, the receivers has got to be light on their feet. Soccer, you've got to be really light on your feet. You've got to be able to get to a point and get there quick, and not see the thing about it. Like me, I played fullback. My objective was to keep them away from the goal. I was one of two guys that you had to keep that ball away from the goal at any cost, as long as you didn't get a penalty. So, yeah, you do a lot of sliding if you're a fullback like I was, but you don't want to run up to a guy and slide because he'll trick you and run around you. Me, I was more the fullback that would run at an angle at him. That way, when I slid, my legs would be crossing their path. You know, they'd have to jump over me and my teammate would be behind me or whatever.
Oh, there it is.
But I mean, sports are like music. There are great players, and then there's good players, and then there's your average players, and then not so average. But it's like music, nowadays, you know, I just don't get how people say, I mean, yeah, there are groups in every genre of music that are good today, but there's a lot, there, over half the music sucks of nowadays. I mean, it's so bad that if you go back, like us, David, if you go back to, I'm gonna go back to even the 50s and the 60s, because I like some of that doo wop stuff. I mean, you know, but from the 50s to the 90s, and you look at that, the music between them eras, you didn't see an era to where the bad overrode the good of the music. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
In today's era, it's more bad than good. And now most of it is like that Travis Scott dude that was in Houston. Dude has announced in interviews and shit that he's a devil worshiper. They're coming out of the woodwork, bro.
Oh yeah. Of
I
course.
mean, damn. Why would you even want to go to a show? You don't know what the hell's going to happen.
Uh,
Go to that show.
birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah. But, in our day, yeah, everybody does their wrongs. I'm not going to I'm not going to judge anybody, but when you come out and you literally say you're for the devil,
A
I'm
lot of people
sorry,
are.
you're
A lot of
stepping on
people
a
are doing
dirt
that.
that I don't even want to get near.
The word secular really means devil worshiper.
Well, see, the thing about it, this dude, all right, these people, if you know about the incident from Houston, these people, there was a guard before he died. He said it felt like somebody shot him in the neck, and there was drugs in this dude's system after they found out. But this dude, Travis Scott, he was on stage. I saw the video. He was up on stage looking over there, not knowing what was going on, doing things with his hands, the ritual type shit.
Yeah,
And I
there was
looked at that
someplace
video
else
and
where
I was like, this
bunch of
motherfucker's doing a ritual right
yeah,
now.
like during some other concert where a whole bunch of people died or
Yeah,
trampled.
they
There
got
were
trampled too. Yeah.
yeah, somebody. They said there was some ritual going on in that
And
concert
see,
too.
what was funny is the crowd kept saying, stop the show. And he was blabbling on like, I ain't stopping the show. He was so fixed in on, and I'm going to say this again, people, y'all better wake up. That right there, for the love or the lust of it, will get you killed because it is the root of all evil. If you use it for purposes, all right, like me, I pay my bills, that's it. I don't worry about how much money I've got, shit like that. It doesn't matter. It's to pay my bills and I'm good. You know, But when you start sitting there literally fixed on that's all this world's about, then you're living it wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, have a purpose in life like us. Me, you, Brad, Trespass, we're family. If we needed each other, we can call each other or text each other or, whatever. You know, put your mind into other people. I've seen videos like with animals and they're suffering and people will just walk right past them. Have a fucking heart and stop and see about that animal. Don't just walk past it and act like it's nobody. That's I've seen this special about veterans that are living on the streets. I've seen videos of corporate guys. We're talking to guys got millions of dollars, stop on the streets, give these guys jobs and shit. They don't, they're not assholes to them. You see a lot of these corporate guys just walking past them like they're an asshole. You got to understand, they're people just like we are. I'm not saying that I'm above anybody. I make mistakes just like everybody else does. But at the same time, you don't act. I mean, I don't never want to act like I'm better than somebody. I might be pissed off at somebody and say something, but I'm not better than that person. We're all created equally, you know. We've all got a heart. We all bleed the same color blood, I mean, nothing's different. If you say, you hear a lot of people say, oh, I'm better than that person. No, you're not. How are you better than that person? God made us all the same.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
How are you better than this person? I don't see it. I don't see how you're better than this person if we're all created equally. The devil gets in people's heads and makes them think, oh yeah, I'm better than this person, you know. And when they get money, you see a lot of these people like I've watched special about basketball players. Oh, what's up? What's up, brother?
Hey, what's up, Jax?
What's up, brother? Been a minute. How you doing, bro? But I've seen these videos where NFL players, basketball players, all these rich players got millions of dollars, end up broke quicker than fuck. Why? Because they didn't use their money wisely. They wanted all these fancy ass cars, all these fancy ass houses, and you end up broke that way. If I was a millionaire, you know what I'd do with my stuff? I'd save enough in the bank to gain interest. I mean, big time interest. That way I've still got money, but yet I would help like humane societies. I would help the homeless. I would, because God's given me chance after chance on stuff. As in after the car wreck, He let me survive my car wreck. He kept me strong enough after Michael's death to where I didn't do anything to myself. You see a lot of people doing that. He's kept me strong and let me live through things that I shouldn't have, if it wasn't for him. You know, but that's one thing I always will believe is I will never let money rule my thinking. My thinking will never be on that level of, oh yeah, I've got to have this. Now, everybody has their wants. Everybody has their wants. Wanting something is nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But to have it, a lot of it's a dream to have it.
Yeah.
But don't let that dream control your life though, trying to get it.
Yeah, and then when you got it, you're not happy with it.
Exactly. And see, that's what's wrong
Yeah,
with a lot of these
that's,
rich
yeah. A
people.
lot of these
You
people,
see
that's
them,
it.
they're not happy. They're they're just
They don't. Yeah,
miserable.
they try to buy everything, and that's not
And
going to
and
fill that hole they have inside of them.
and I'm gonna go on record and say this. That's one thing I respect about Donald Trump. You this man keeps a smile on his face even when things aren't good. He tries to be an upbeat person. Even people there, you remember when he did that TV show in his hotels that these people were saying that he was cleaning the toilets and stuff for them sometimes. Well, there's this one lady that said, "Y'all don't know, but Trump, Mr. Trump, he he actually cares about people because he takes time to come and talk to me, ask me if I'm okay." Like, I think she had something go wrong at work one day, like health problems, and Trump told her to go to take the day off and go, take care of herself. It's not like he's one of those assholes that's like, oh, you're going to work regardless. And that was cool to hear that from somebody besides him, you know? I mean, people judge that man so badly, but think about, I'll say this, what we've got in office now is a joke, a laughter. It's so fucking funny. Dude should be in a mental institution right about now.
Now he should be in the old folks' home,
Yeah, there you go. But
sitting
when
on his porch drooling.
but you notice something, this is the way I look at it. When there's something good around, all the evil swoops in and tries to take it out. What
Oh,
happened with
absolutely. Oh,
Trump?
yeah.
What happened with Trump? All of them flocked, even the media flocked around him and tried to make him look like a bad person. He didn't want to deal with China. Guess what? A lot of them thought he was a bad guy for not dealing with China. We shouldn't be dealing with China. They're the one that started all this damn COVID shit in the first place.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We shouldn't be dealing with them. Even Trump himself has hotels over there. Said we should not be dealing with them. I mean, the man's got shit over there, but he don't want to deal with them. Okay, that means he would have cut himself off from that place. Now, if you're willing to cut your own self off from your product, then what does that tell you? We need to step away from it. And what was funny about that whole situation with China is when they sent that missile up that one time and it almost hit Russia. Russia was on edge, boy. And you got to think, when people have to understand, if Russia and the U.S. are friends, which Putin loves Trump, Putin loves Trump. But think about this, us two together, we're the two superpowers of the world that nobody else wants to mess with. Who's going to mess with the two most powerful nuclear countries in the world? Because Russia has more nukes than we do. So if we go to a nuclear war, it's going to be head on head. But Russia's got a hell of a lot more nukes than we do. I mean, but I watched this special that these people from England was watching on how powerful the U.S. military is. And there's a lot of shit people, unless you do the research, we're a powerful country when it comes to military wise and the things that military does for us. Japan, I'll say this. I'm glad that Japan is our ally because these people are, to me, some of the smartest people in the world. They go to school 365 days a year. They don't have the off days like we do. But their technology is so much advanced. My brother Ricky, he was stationed in Japan, and he said, "Man, the technology they've got is just unreal." You know, When you've got allies, and I'll tell you the biggest one of the biggest allies we got that everybody needs to support is Israel. You got to think, the Jews are God's chosen people. I'm not trying to get religious on anybody. I'm just saying it
Oh
the
yeah,
way it needs
definitely.
to be
Yeah,
said.
that is true.
You know, they are God's chosen people, meaning he don't love them more than us. It's just he was a Jew. Jesus was a Jew. So, and that's his son. So therefore, you know, they're a great ally. Anytime there's been a couple presidents I've questioned about that, especially one, but I ain't gonna mention no names. Everybody knows who it is. But that was against Israel, and I thought that. And there was another thing. Billy Graham used to pray with every president as long as he was. I think he started when he was like 19 or 20, but he prayed with every president. But there was one president didn't want to pray with him, and I found that kind of funny. You don't want to pray for our country? I mean, really? What's your agenda? But I'll say this: the Bushes. The reason I didn't really care for them is because Bush Senior kept getting up saying New World Order. Well, his son got in office, started saying the same damn thing, and I was like, nah, this ain't happening. I don't want no damn New World Order. Who wants a one rule world? I mean, you got to follow what everybody else is following. That's what makes us so different than a lot of countries is we have our own standard of things. You know, I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy how the world has changed in a short period of time. And yes, time has, if you're younger generation, please enjoy what you can of life because I can remember as a kid, I thought I was always going to be in that mindset, meaning, you know, where I was at the time, or at least feel like that for years to come. Time flew. I mean, I got to high school in 92, and I mean, it was over before I knew it, you know. And it's been over 20 years already. And I'm looking back and I'm like, damn, 20 years? Damn, where'd it go? You know, I mean, it's crazy because in 2002, that would have been what, 20 years? No, I graduated in 96. So 96, 2006. So 16 would have been 20 years exactly. Yeah, so 16 would have been 20 years exactly. Damn. Damn, where'd my life go?
Yeah, right.
Damn. Damn, damn, where'd my life go? No, but I mean, there's certain times in our life. I'm not saying I don't enjoy my life now. I do. Because originally, if I'd known about, YouTube way back when, because, even when I was in high school, YouTube wasn't a thing like it is now. Facebook wasn't a thing like it is now. You know, back then, if you had friends, unless you went out of town or overseas, whatever, your friends were in your town. You had telephones, of course, or if you went to visit your kin folks and you saw somebody and y'all talked or whatever. But now it's like there's certain things in this life now that the media wants you to believe. That's like I got a basketball player that I have to talk about like that because the things this player gets away with makes me question the whole thing of basketball. And that's LeBron Girl James. Like what was it, a few nights ago or whatever, he complained to the ref about two people that paid thousands of dollars for their seats on the court, and he had them kicked out. Really? I don't give a shit what they said. You're a professional athlete. You've got to be stronger minded than that. You're so damn weak minded, you're letting people get under your skin. Think about people like Reggie Miller that had Spike Lee in his ear every time they play in the playoffs. I mean, think about that. But back then, they didn't do the bullshit. Reggie Miller would always do something like that, or, do something back just to show him, hey, I can do this. Instead of going to the ref, hey, can you kick them out? Oh, poor me, poor me. And then I seen a video. This dude points up to heaven, then does the Illuminati sign, then does, with your hands you can do a circle, and it looks like three sixes. He did that on both hands, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And you're sitting here crying like a little baby? Really? Man, it don't make sense. You got to be, if you're going to be a professional athlete, you've got to have a mind that is strong. You can't whine and gripe and complain about every damn little thing there is. And, I'll just mention a couple more things about that. I'll get off basketball thing. But people say he's better than Michael Jordan. Okay. I don't know what kind of crack they're smoking, but okay. Because, first of all, Michael Jordan can shoot free throws. Michael Jordan was 6'6". LeBron's only 6'8". Michael Jordan had an 83% free throw percentage. LeBron don't even have a 70, I think it is 70% free throw shooting. And you're supposed to be the best player. Not only that, he has the most personal fouls, I think it is. Then you don't even hardly play defense. I watch videos where he's just standing there watching the guy go past him. Michael Jordan would have been busting ass. I mean, Michael Jordan played with the flu. And that when LeBron supposedly broke his hand, he had a damn little tape wrapped around his hand. If your hand's broke, you're going to have a damn cast on. Are you that damn dumb and got your people thinking that damn crazy? You know what I'm saying? I mean, people nowadays are so quick to jump on the bandwagon of something where I was a Shaquille O'Neal fan, but I'll say this: Michael Jordan did things that will never be done again. You know, that's the thing, and people need to realize that there was things we saw. We didn't get to do the YouTube thing back then. Yeah, they put clips on there now, but back then, what you saw, then that was it. Unless you recorded it on VCR. Yes, VCRs were a big thing then. Mm-hmm. That's like tape decks were a big thing when I was growing up. 8 tracks were a thing when I was growing up. We didn't have the privileges of a PS4 or smart TV, shit like that. We lived the real life. We didn't have the privileges of all that high tech shit. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing, Pinky. Yeah, Japan's one of those countries that, if our country did that with our kids, teach them a lot and make them learn it, our country would be just as, when it comes to education, we would be on that level, but I don't see us ever being on that level. Eight track, yeah, yeah. Eight tracks were big when we were growing up. We didn't have the CD players till around the 90s or late 80s. Yeah, we didn't get the privilege of all that shit unless you already had money. Hell, David remembers all that too. Eight tracks were big. Hell, they were a big old, like, big. And yes, we had VCRs. The tapes were about that long, about that high.
And I've got like 2 or 3 VCRs.
Oh,
Somewhere.
you still got VCRs? Nice.
I pick them up. Yeah, nobody wants them. Yeah, they got the God. You can get yeah VHS tape for like 50 cents each.
Well, see, I'll say this: during the era that we grew up, going to the movie theater, we went to drive-in theaters.
Ooh.
Most of those are extinct nowadays. You know,
Yeah, the property got too valuable
and
for to have things like that.
actually, I will say this: there's about 40 40 minutes from here. There's still a drive-in theater, and it's actually open, and they actually show movies out there. And I was like, wow, See, in Columbus, where I grew up, out there where I worked at Trim Joy's, it was out by the old truck-in drive-in place. There used to be a drive-in theater, but they turned it into like a wood place where you could buy wood and shit. Oh yeah, we had Hollywood Video, we had Blockbuster. Oh, you do know that there's still one Blockbuster actually still open now? One. And Omar went to it. Have y'all ever seen that? Go watch YouTube. Or was it Omar or somebody else? I think it was Omar.
I don't know.
But watch YouTube. Go put in last Blockbuster Video open, and they still have candy and everything like they lined it up back then. It was awesome. I was like, holy shit. They had a Blockbuster. Hell, I need to be going back to Blockbuster. But technology's gotten so good to where, say, like on my cell phone, I could get a movie and watch it. But the way we were back in high school, you went to Blockbuster, it was a good thing. Here, I'll put the link in case anybody else wants to come up. Yeah, but like I said, that's the way we watch videos. We either went to Blockbuster or we went to the movie theater. That was our thing. Like in the mall, we used to have a theater, but they shut that down back in late 90s, I think. I mean, a lot of shit changed. See, like we had an arcade in our mall, and that arcade was so busy. I'm surprised they ever shut down. They were making money out the ass. I know we were always there during high school. But hell, back when we were in high school, we'd walk through the malls just to be walking through the malls. That was cool to us. We didn't care about the other shit. Oh yeah, Blockbuster, Hollywood Video. I mean, there was so many of them back in the day, but Blockbuster was the biggest though. But when it came to movie theaters, oh my goodness, man, go in there and you got the experience of what people do nowadays with the 60 plus inch TVs. We got that back in the day with the movie theaters. And, back when I was a kid, we didn't have that kind of technology. Hell, you went to play, you went out in the streets. Hell, we went outside to find something to do. We had fun outside. Whatever happened to that? Just because you got a cell phone don't mean you can't go outside. I mean, I still try to keep that mindset, you know, to where you always want to keep that kids mentality, meaning you don't want to grow old in your mind and your heart. That's like I like video games. I like, zombies. Y'all seen, I played a zombie game one night. I mean, I like different things, but I could remember when Atari was big. Y'all remember Atari? That was our game. Take that little controller and sit there and twist the wheel.
Yeah, I have like one of those retro Atari things. It's like it looks like the joystick, and it
Oh,
has like
little joystick, yeah.
it's got like 10, 15 games in it.
And
How
then,
how could you get into that?
well,
I mean I was like after 10 minutes it was like really that's what it was like. Kept looking at my dad. I'm like,
well,
that's what you guys played with.
see, kids nowadays don't get
Oh
there. Well,
God.
unless their parents have those, entertainment. We got the experience of Atari. Then we went from Atari to Nintendo when Nintendo came out. Then when Nintendo came out, then we had the Super NES or the little game held Game Boy. Then now I will say this: in high school when the Sega Genesis came out, oh my goodness, Mortal Kombat, the first Mortal Kombat, oh my goodness. We'd sit there and play that in Madden football all the time. That was it. Oh well, Sonic too, yeah. But yeah, Frogger. all you see on the screen is little dots and that was exciting to us. So like in tennis, you sit there and the little dot go across the screen and you're sitting there going up and oh yeah, we used to set up playing them damn games. It was crazy. And then see, like when PS1 came out, you know, there's a couple games I bought that literally took it to the next level, and that was what's up, Dustin? How you doing, brother? Uh, there was PS1. There was Resident Evil 2 Dual Shock version, and then there was Metal Gear Solid Part One. Man, we used to sit there. Oh, and Attitude, uh, WWF Attitude era game, Warzone, Warzone. God, Stone Cold used to say, "Oh hell yeah," and throw up the fingers and shit. Oh yeah, when I first beat Solid, man, it was like it was so fucking easy. Oh my god, it's any game like that has a strategy and you beat it. It's like, damn, you look back and you're like, these kids nowadays. It's like, what were y'all playing? that was a challenge like those games. Those games were a challenge, you know. But yeah, 8 tracks, tape decks, Doom. Yeah. Oh, on 64, Doom and 007. Those were some cool ass games on Nintendo 64. But yeah, I mean, graphics has gotten so like off the charts. But what do y'all want to? Do y'all want to watch like some videos or music videos, or what do y'all want to do?
I don't know. I think I've had enough music videos for one day.
Yeah, man. Oh, I used to have. Oh, I used to have what's on the first PlayStation. It was called Game Shark. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I was more into Diablo and Duke Nukem.
Yeah,
Those are the two games I like to play with because my dad had them. Yeah, Ancient had them too. A lot of the some of the older games.
yeah. That's what I like. That's why I like the first Metal Gear Solid, because it was like a military game, but it was a strategy game at the same time. Um, and the Resident Evil 2 DualShock version, it was just you were trying to figure out what happened at Raccoon City. Um, but Resident Evil has become big as big can get too. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, times has changed so much. Technology's gotten so much faster. It. I'll say this: I enjoy, having the iPhone 12 Max Pro because the camera on it is unreal, as y'all see when I go out there. I mean, there's ups and downs about every phone. It don't matter if you've got, you know, it don't matter if you got Android or iPhone. I mean, there's going to be ups and downs, things you wish that were on there, things you wish it wasn't on there. That goes with anything, life itself. You know. There was another game. I know on 64 though. Yeah, actually, I've seen the iPhone 13 Max Pro. Uh, I think the camera can only get better, meaning it's already great, but it can only get better. And I'll say this about the iPhone that other companies aren't doing. Like when you call iPhone, you literally have to have your password and shit to get into it. I was talking to a rep one night about the Privacy Act. That iPhone was putting up a fight against Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all them because they wanted your information. And iPhone, they went to court over it. iPhone was like, we ain't giving out shit. You know, I mean, that's like that federal case. You know, I think it may have been a couple years ago, and the government asked iPhone to open up their phone. They were like, "No, we ain't doing that. That's breaking privacy." They that's what I respect about iPhone is they're a company that's trying to keep privacy, you know, from other companies away from them, you know, and I respect that, you know, that at least makes me think somebody's doing something right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You start giving out information, hell, my phone's gonna be shut now. Yeah, but I mean, technology on phones have gotten so damn awesome. It's like, you know, it's crazy. You know, I get like that sometimes. It's like my mind goes blank. I have to think what I was saying. But, you know, the thing is, life's been good. Got to experience a lot of things. Like I said, we went through that era to where we've seen so many game systems since way back. You know, we started out with Atari, which nowadays that's boring to people. You know, but when you didn't have nothing to do except go outside or whatever, that was entertainment. uh, like I said, the 8 tracks, tape decks, you know, and like the movie and the music industry, I mean, has literally changed the way they do things. And no, this was off. I don't know what the video was called on YouTube, but they were telling how the music industry used to be compared to what it is now. It's like back then, you know, the actual artists had a lot of influence on their stuff. Nowadays, it's we tell you what to do and you're not going to argue with us or you'll be without a job. You know, it's like they're pushing people around to do their agenda. And there's a lot of people that speaks out. I mean, Tom McDonald, he's a rapper, but he tells exactly what they're doing to you. Like there's one song called Brainwashed. If you go watch it, I mean, he tells exactly what's going on. That they're trying to put, you know, things together to make you think things are like a certain way. Like if they tell you the sky's blue or say sky's green, they're gonna make it look like the sky's green, and you're gonna have to go and check see if the sky's green. That's how bad the industry is now. They'll lie to you about anything. And that's something we were talking about that one night. You know, the artists from yesterday years really put their hearts into it. You could tell through the music would speak to you. Nowadays, you don't get that. Now it's mainly technology. Back in the day, they actually played the instruments that was in the music. Nowadays, you got a lot of machines that can do that for you. You know, but otherwise, from that, oh, how's your Warpath going?
Oh God, yeah, we're doing. Yeah, every time I turn around, some random bass blows up my bass. So I was like,
Do they not know who y'all are?
"Oh yeah, I absolutely know who I am. That's why they blow me up." Oh yeah, there's the leader of SVCB. Let's blow him up. Boom. And it's like I know them by name now. I say, oh, let's see, it's either Joker or it's uh Demon Killer or it's VN Killer.
Well,
It's,
see, even
it's
on the
one of the
phone,
three.
you know how on PS4 and shit they can do things in the game that's not in the game. All right, that's like on. I watched these things to where these guys just change stuff on like GTA, like during the Halloween special. I mean, they were changing stuff. They were editing their own stuff, and it was like, wow, I wish I could just sit there and do that to have fun with it. But I mean, even on cell phones now, they've got ways to do the cell phone thing. And it's like, wow, you're cheating, really? I mean, there's some things that aren't called cheating. It's just like Game Shark wasn't a cheater's way. It was just something that would open up the game. You know, it's crazy though. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna try to find out when trespasses, like I said, can come, and I'll make the day then. Cause I'm gonna check with him tomorrow and see when he could come. Cause that was fun that night that he came in. I mean, it was just there was a lot of excitement in there. I mean, I know that just me being on here. I mean, yeah, there are times that I try to think of things to say. You know, I mean, but I know you guys. Like when I vanished for a while, I was asked by some of you guys, when you gonna do a live again? And I mean, I want to do lives. It's just I don't know. I mean, it's cool getting on, and even if it's the way I see it, even if it's for say like an hour or whatever, at least you guys know that everything's okay. But trying, I need to start trying to go to some other lives. But the thing about YouTube is, yeah, I have been getting some messages about people jumping on, but it's not been about. Usually, it's not about anybody I know, and it's like, well, who in the hell is these people?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
There's
know?
a lot of new people on.
Yeah, and it's like, damn, tell me when the people I know's on. That way, I can go sit and
Yeah, there's not too many. It's like there's a couple of people that kind of took over for the regulars,
yeah,
and everybody else jumps on their panels now.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's like, I like would love to go to, Sal Cax's lives just to hang out, or
Yeah,
Jax's, or
yeah. The
Bell's,
South
or
Cats had their own problems
Eli
they're
Jax.
dealing with.
I mean, which I could find out about that. But the thing about it, I want to be able to go to some of these lives like I used to. It's just like I said, right now there are those days that I just sit here and I think I don't do too much. I just sit around and think. But there's other days that it just gets, you know, tiresome, and I'm like, okay, what can I do? You know, I mean, there's going to be the good and the bad days, but It'll be all right.
Mhm.
Like I said, though, I will find out when trespass can come, and we'll go off that. But yeah, tonight I just figure I'll do a little live anyway. That way, see what y'all guys were up to. Talk to you guys for a little while.
Yeah, right now I'm like halfway playing Warpath. I'm actually helping the rest of the family build.
Oh, okay.
I got everybody's playing tonight. I got like the whole practically the whole family's playing.
Oh, on Warpath?
Yeah, and yeah, nobody really realizes it because all our builders kind of like stay quiet.
Yeah.
Only once in a while it slips out. They call my dad Papa Ving, and everybody's like saying, "Who's Papa Ving?" I'm like, yeah, okay, but yeah, it's funny. Yeah, a couple of the younger ones, yeah. Oh, Papa Ving, and he's like, it's like, whoops.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they call my dad Papa Ving. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but yeah, we have our own our own private chat, so it doesn't rarely slips out in the
Well,
main chat.
that's like when I got my PS4, because my other one broke down. When I got that PS4, it's like I got on GTA for the first time, and all the guys that know me, they know me. I go in, and the first thing they say is, "Hello, is that you? There's only one outlaw. You know who I am." No, one of the dudes, I think he pissed his pants when I showed up. He's like, "Holy shit, outlaws backing them down live." Oh yeah. I was like, "Yeah, I'm back." And how they know it's me, because see, I had to start over a new character like back a couple years ago, and I got to like a level 150, and I had all the businesses, and they were like, "How in the hell did you do that?" I was like, "I'm that good." And they were like, "Oh yeah, it's you." I was like, "Now I'm 300 and something, which I should be about 600 and something." But like I said, I had to start a new character. But it's cool though. It's like on certain games they know who you are, and then some of the games it's like I'll be playing Riptide or something, and I've got all kinds of made up weapons from friends, and it's like I'll go in the lobby and I'll throw down a gun, and everybody's like, "Where'd you get that from?" Oh, friend dropped it on the ground. That's all that was. They dropped them on the ground. They're like, "Can I get one?" Yeah, let me shoot you up one real quick. But the one game that I want that comes out in February, which I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it right away, it's gonna be Dying Light 2. That's gonna be an awesome game because we waited a few years. So yeah, but I don't know.
Okay, where oh. God, it's so hard for me to keep track of bases because I have two bases. My dad has three, And the rest and the other family members, they've got I think 6 bases. So I got to keep track of the six. Sometimes my dad has to. Sometimes he's got to keep track of his own, but own bases too. Like he keeps forgetting to move at least one or two.
That's like on my basketball game, NBA 2K18. Uh, there was one I loved to play, 2K. I think it was 16. But the thing about it, like on 18, I made up Michael, and I made him a 6'6" shooting guard, kind of like Jordan was, and I made him 210 pounds. And I mean, right now, nobody can catch him in points. I mean, he's averaging right now 70.1 points per game. And steals, he's averaging almost 13 steals a game. Uh, Blocks, he's averaging almost one block a game. Uh, Rebounds, he's averaging almost 6 rebounds a game. I mean, he's just dominate. He's a rookie too, and he's up for Rookie of the Year and MVP of the Year. And right now, we're like 4 or 5 games from the All Star, and we're already like I think it's 49-1. And the only reason we lost that one game is because I accidentally fouled out, and they beat us by 1 point. But the average wins that we're winning by is no less than 40 points. We're winning by more than 40 points a game. Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, here in a what time is it now? 8:22.
Yeah, it's around
Say
like
closer to 9. I'll probably get off so I can go eat and get my blankets. See, that's the bad thing about it. See, like when I got my washer and dryer, I got them together, and they were supposed to be under warranty together. Well, my dryer went out, and they said I didn't have warranty on it, and I was like, "How's that? I got them at the same time. That don't make sense." And I'm paying for insurance. It doesn't make sense. So I got my rep up in Fayette to check on it, and she was even surprised. She was like, "They told you what?" I said, "They said it's not covered," and she was like, "What? Let me check into that. I'll get back with you." Because she don't understand it. She's the one. Give me a second. I'm still here. But yeah, like I said, it's weird. I don't understand it. So if it's still that way, and then they tried to tell me even for the company like Samsung that it's not under warranty. I'm still here, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm still here too. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure everybody moves their base. Oh,
Yeah, I'm just.
okay. Whose base is that one? Okay, that's cool.
And see, that's the good thing about it, David. See, even when I've left, to do whatever, it's like
Why are you over there?
you could take over or whoever else. And see, KY was doing his video, and today I went to his live. That was a good
Oh,
video. I mean, I know you was there, David. That was good. I want to know where
yeah, I
that
was there
rock
for a little
place.
bit. Yeah,
Hey, where was that rock place he was at?
I not a clue.
I want to know where that rock place is. That looked pretty cool. That even that wooden shed or wooden building place was.
Oh yeah, I like that wooden
Yeah,
place.
that was a nice place, man.
Yeah, some said move in, move in. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I moved right into that place.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. I liked it.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I'm still here. I just, yeah, yeah. Like I said, today's world is crazy stuff going on, man. The way people think is even that's like now, with COVID. Let's see, me also. Sorry, either rambling. Yeah, well, I mean, that's like with the COVID. I got allergies, and it's like when I had them here about 2 weeks ago or so, and I was coughing kind of bad. I went to Dollar General, and man, people that's the first thing they think, and I'm thinking I got allergies.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've got all the symptoms, but the loss of taste and the smell.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I don't have in my allergies. Only two things. My blood pressure goes up and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's normal. But yeah, but no, it's. I mean, I would love to do investigation, but I just don't. Right now, I don't know because of everything that's happened the last few times I went out there. It's like whatever's out there, it's really using, my grandfather and Penny against me, or making me sick or whatever. They know I'm not myself, so they're going to try to screw with me. They know that. That's the reason they're trying to screw with me. You can't do meds. Well, see, the ones that work the best on my allergies is the ones that are prescribed. But if I don't have them, I'll get like Tylenol, sinus, something like that. Or there's a cheap brand that Dollar General sells that's real good. I'll get those, too. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, yeah, now I have to take my stuff that I can't dry over to mom's next door, and that's a pain in the ass. Matter of fact, I need to call her tomorrow about that damn dryer and see what the hell she found out, because it's been a couple days. I mean, I know she's doing her research, but I need to find out what the hell it is, because I need a new damn dryer, or either they're gonna figure out why that wasn't covered when the other one was covered, considering I got them together. I mean, I don't understand that. If you get something together, that means it's under warranty together. Unless that's a new policy. Oh, we're not going to put this one under warranty, but we're going to put that one under warranty. Kind of lame ass bullshit is it? The main reason. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I understand. But yeah. Yeah, mom made ribs tonight. She told me, "Oh, I'm gonna make ribs." Okay.
Hmm.
So I guess tonight it's ribs and whatever she made. I don't know. That's like there's times she'll call and check on me because I won't, like I'll lay in bed and just lay there. I'm just thinking. I mean, when I say thinking, I do a lot of thinking. I'm not the type of person that's just going to lay there and my brain be blank altogether. I mean, I'm always thinking what I can do better, what I can do this, do that, you know. So, yeah, that's what I like about my Humana. I mean, I'll say this: Humana has changed a lot of shit of their insurance, which I like. Like, I get to keep my surgeon. If he has to do another surgery, it won't cost me a dime. My heart doctor, he's covered 100%. Get down. Hey, get down. Come here. Come here. Get down. Come here. Yeah, be kiki. But yeah, like I said, I like it because, now I got to find another pain management doctor. What I may have to do this month is take money, out of check and go to one that there's a guy over in Caledonia, which is only it's before Columbus, so, but he don't take insurance, so I may have to pay out of pocket to go see him, so I can at least for a month, have enough to get till I see another doctor. Because this jackass, he just, I kept telling him the shots wasn't gonna work because I've had them done before, and it's like I tried to tell him, I know what works for my body, I know what works, and that's like the meds he had me on. I tell him something wouldn't work. He was like, "Well, we've tried medicines." He only tried two different medicines. How did you try medicines? You can't try two medicines and say you tried something, you know. At least work with me, at least hear me out. You're wanting to use me as a guinea pig and I ain't playing that shit. I don't mind doing what the doctors say, but you're not gonna sit there and stick me in the back with shots that ain't gonna do a damn thing to me. Because the shots they use to do that, it's all the same medicine. If it didn't work before, what makes you think it's gonna work now? And I need a doctor that's not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, shot, shot, shot." No, shots ain't gonna do shit. And you're not gonna use me as your guinea pig, as in try to use machines to stick in me to make my back better. You're not gonna do that. I would much rather be on very little meds, but yet one that was helping me at least majority of the time, than to have some machine hooked up. There's K Bear, Dustin. What's up, Dustin? You still in here? Thank you, brother. How you doing, K Bear? Oh, like I was telling everybody, K Bear, I'm gonna talk to Trespass and see when he can come, like he did the other night. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let y'all know, and then we'll do a live with Trespass, like the old crew. The old crew, get them together, and like Dakota. Oh, David,
Yeah.
Dakota said, you remember the other night how we saw that Grim Reaper's face in the back and shit?
Yeah.
He said nothing happened after he got off, but he did send me a picture before we got off that something scratched him. Yeah, I'm glad you're getting better. I'm sorry that you was sick.
Hey, K Bear.
But yeah, I'm gonna find out from Trespass when he can do that again, because that was fun. I mean, even Dakota was talking about that. That was fun. The old crew being together. You know, and with Trespass, I mean, you could see a smile on his face. I know he's been working a lot, and everybody that works a lot, you know, they need to be able to laugh. I mean, that's like me. I'm trying to do things that's, making me laugh. Everything's the same here. Good. It's been good. Like I said, I mean, everybody knows I have my days where my grandfather's just on my mind. I mean, Thanksgiving, it was weird, because he wasn't there. And my grandmother, I think, she left shortly after we ate. She left and went back home. So, yeah, it was probably different on her, too. But you got to think they were married 64 and a half years. Hell, I think about that 64 and a fucking half years. Damn. That's longer than most people are living nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lifetime. Hey, how's everything been with everybody? Dustin, K Bear, everybody? I'm just glad allergies, now it's cooling down. I'm glad allergies. Yeah, I kind of figured that you've been busy. Yeah. Yep. David, I know you could tell about what you told me earlier, or told, I forgot where it was, but you were talking about the music that you and Ancient's been doing.
Oh yeah. Well, he challenged me to do two songs like really cold, like unrehearsed, unpracticed. So I did two songs. Then he did songs.
Are you gonna put them out?
They're already on. I got four on my channel. He's got two on his.
Okay, I'll go watch them.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. He did his two. Then I retaliated with actually I did three.
so it's like a battle, huh?
Yeah, it's like a little battle.
You an ancient old boy.
Yeah, yeah, a little music battle. Yeah, he's doing. I did. Yeah,
We're
I'm doing
37
videos.
shirts.
He's doing videos.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
Damn, bro.
we're just messing around now. But the
Damn.
last song I did, yeah, I kind of got a little serious with it. You
You
got
see what Dustin put?
what?
Read what he said. I worked 37 hours straight shift,
Oh,
went home for 6 hours and worked in 24. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. He's
that's a
definitely
lot
got
of
his
fucking
feet dusting.
hours.
Yep.
Yeah, in a short period of fucking time too. But yeah, like I said, you know, oh, I know. Yeah, we get trespass on here. We'll have some fun.
Oh
Because
yeah.
he's always funny when he says, "In this moment, sponsored by."
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, yeah, he's playing that game. Warpad. He's playing
What?
it. Yeah, yeah, I
Oh
know
yeah.
Sub
Oh,
Zero
actually, I'm
goes.
playing Warpath with my dad and 6 of my cousins.
He said he's got to watch over a lot of bases.
Okay, yeah, I've got my 2 bases to worry about. My dad has his 3, and I got to keep. And yeah, now we both got to keep an eye on 6 other bases and make sure my cousins don't get into trouble. But we got them off building in a secure city right now, so I think we're good.
So, what's everybody's plans for Christmas? Because we need to start talking about it because, December's just around the corner.
Oh boy, I don't know yet.
And it'll be here before we know it.
Yeah, we're kind of like debating on what we want to do. We might do something fun for Christmas. I don't know yet. We got to like see if we can get how many people I can get together.
Yeah.
There's something that ancient's been wanting to do for a couple years, and it's like now that we have like a music studio and stuff to work with, microphones and all this other equipment we got to play with.
I just thought of something.
Not that we use it. Yeah,
You,
yeah.
you, ancient, and everybody get in there and sing Christmas carols.
I think we're going to do something better. I think we might. Yeah, there was a thought of doing a radio play, but I don't know. We got to work on it. Oh, because my dad and Ancient, they can play half the characters by themselves. Ancient, forget about it.
Oh, that's
Those
gonna be
guys,
hilarious.
they used to do a pirate radio station years ago. Yeah, I heard some of the tapes. They were coming up with like 15, 20 different characters, and there were like 2 or 3 of them that were doing the show together.
Well, that's good that they hired you somebody though, because I know
Oh wow, really?
forever they've had nobody with you.
Really? They hired somebody?
Yeah, that's a shocker, but yeah,
Wow.
that'd be good. Yeah, damn. What are you doing, Kiki? Where's Nike? Night night. Where you at, Nike? She must be asleep or something. Nike. Night night. Night night. Are you asleep? Usually she's in here on the cabinet. Y'all see her all the time. I don't know where the hell she is. I think she's probably asleep. I know Button's asleep over there. Mama's up there. Tinky's probably in there. Yeah, I don't see Nike nowhere. I think she's probably asleep. That's crazy. But yeah, for Thanksgiving, Mom made some dressing that was pretty good. My grandmother brought me some pecans because she didn't make the pecan pie this year. She'll make it for Christmas. I love pecan pie. Oh, I love some pecan pie. She makes sweet potato pie and stuff like that, but I don't really eat it all the time. I mean, I might eat it every now and then. But actually, I'm just going to ask y'all, where is the sweet potato capital of the world?
I don't know.
Where over half the sweet potatoes that comes into the United States, where are they?
That I don't know.
If you look up Vardaman, Vardam, Vardaman, Mississippi, that's the capital of sweet potatoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I figured that. I mean that's crazy. Like I've said before, they need to hire you some new people. I mean, they need to hire you about two or three people. That way, they're not putting stress on one. But see, it's like in today's world, they want people to work so damn much to where they have heart attacks or strokes on the damn job. You know, that's one thing back when I worked, at Buffalo Rock, which is Pepsi company. I was the head floor guy, but I always had three or four people. That way, if one got sick, we'd still have three on the floor, you know. But that's crazy. They need to always have for people. It don't make damn sense how they do that shit. And that's like even in the healthcare world. And I'm gonna go there, Dustin, because as y'all know, Angel works in that field. They need to have backup for each person because it's like they'll work you in the ground and it's like they don't care. They don't have feelings. I mean, I just wish more people would give a shit about other people to where they're not putting them under stress. It's a bunch of bullshit, is what it is. You know, underpaid. Yeah, and see, that's what I don't get in today's generation. People that are out here busting their ass, they want to pay them little, but yet you let some of these younger people come in and they'll pay them more than somebody that's a veteran, or somebody that's been there for a while. I don't get that shit. If you want somebody to work for your company, pay them as they are, meaning if they're experienced and they know what the hell they're doing, pay them for it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it don't make sense. You don't want to pay somebody that knows what the hell they're doing. Yeah, that don't make sense. See, what's up, Dustin? What's the good news, brother? But I just don't get it. I mean, you've got all these, and look at our police force. I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say this in a way. I've got family that works in the police department. There are good people and there are bad people, meaning cops, anybody, you know. But right now, the police force is quitting piece by piece. Yeah, what's your good news, Dustin? What you doing, Kiki? What, tell me? You can get some pet. They got quiet real quick. Oh, okay. I'm put on historical hunt Civil War site. They asked me to be the official paranormal overseer. Oh man, that's awesome.
Oh, cool. All
That
right.
is awesome, brother.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That for that field. Where's that at, Dustin?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of it. Where's that located?
Somewhere down there.
Yeah, I have to go look at your videos. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, brother. Congrats on it. That's awesome.
What do we got? Woo-hoo.
Oh, Kentucky. Okay, cool. Cool.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Y'all need to go watch the video that KY did today. He started out at this it was like a,
Oh,
what do
KYG.
you call
Yep.
that? What is
It
it?
was, he was started out as a little church.
Well, it was a wood one, like back in the
Yeah.
day, wooden ones, like
Yeah.
older.
It didn't really look that old though. I'm not sure
Well,
how
I
old
mean,
that
it
was.
was probably what, about 60s, probably 50s.
Yeah, it was like it was more like a little stilt shed almost. Like
Yeah,
the foundation was. It was sort of like on looked like it was like 6 or 7 inches off the ground.
yeah.
It was
And
like
then
it was a little church.
he went to this wall or whatever, and it was damn cool.
Yeah, some kind of big building.
Yeah, there's a teaser. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out most
Oh,
definitely. There you go. Yeah.
what I do?
Yeah, that's awesome, brother.
15 minutes. Damn.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I just, something about out here is just kind of off, you know. I don't know, David. I still think there's something that's wrong with that cemetery, bro. I really do. I think there's
Oh yeah,
some
definitely.
some hidden feature about that cemetery. I just don't know what it is. The cops. I asked one of the cops, one of the good cops, one day, and he's a younger guy. You know, he didn't know. Dang, that's cool, brother. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Most definitely. That would be awesome. Most definitely. There's so many places I want to go. It's like I forgot who I was telling today, but when I go out here, it's one of those places that you know's got something out there. You just can't figure out what it is. But I want to, yeah, yeah. I mean, there's so many places I would love. I'm all saying like I should. Alcatraz. I would love to do Alcatraz. Love it. It's one of those places not too many people get to touch, and so much shit happen out there, I mean, but places like the Stanley Hotel, I watched CJ's video, and there was this one, the where their room was right down the hallway, but there was this like stairwell that went up, but the door that was up there, that where you go up, there was a door that was locked, but CJ was standing right up under it, and you could hear like that. And I mean, this is right above him, and the door was locked. So whatever was knocking was coming from the top, And then there's places like the Poltergeist trailer in Florida, the Murder House in Florida. I mean, there's so many places, man. It's just, yeah. It's raised donations to help preserve it. That's cool, brother. I wish they would do that with so many historical places like that, because nowadays this generation wants to tear down everything, every damn thing that's historical. Look at all the statues they destroyed over bullshit because the media was building up some propaganda, you know?
Oh yeah, well they're doing exactly like the communists do in
Yeah.
other countries. Yeah, they're erasing history.
But what people don't the people that aren't thinking what's going to happen when all these policemen quit, what's going to happen? The military's going to take over as our police force. And
Oh
what these
yeah,
people fail to realize, you
and
run up on a military vehicle, they
well,
can shoot you dead where you
well,
stand.
the military probably stand down too. They'll probably say, "Oh, we're not going to fire on civilians."
Yeah, but the thing is, once the military takes over, you got to think.
Actually, it'll be more likely you'll see blue helmets in the all the cities.
But the thing about
UN
them, though,
peacekeepers.
but what I'm saying, people that aren't military knowledgeable or people that know anything about the military, you run up on them and hit them, they can shoot you dead where you stand, and there ain't shit you could do about it.
No, they actually have a lot of restraint.
I mean,
They're used to being handled in certain
yeah,
ways.
but the thing about it, they can shoot you dead.
Not well constitutionally. No, they can't. There's a whole series of laws and checks and balances that keep them pretty much under control from operating in civilian settings.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if the agenda goes the way it's supposed to, they become our police force. They're not going to be like the police. They're going to be more down to making you understand what they're saying. You know, because the military,
Well,
they're
God,
trained.
half the military's quitting too. A lot of them are refusing to take those shots. They're like saying, "No, we're not
Yeah,
going to do
that
it." And
I think.
they're
I
they're
think
getting
it's
tossed out too. A lot of them. Same with the cops and the medics and
well. The reason
doctors. Everybody's like getting kicked out.
I think the government needs to step back. Okay, the government needs to step back and stop that shit of trying to push the shots on everybody, because the people ain't shit happening to, like myself. Like I tell people, my allergies, oh, trust me, the COVID may be bad, but my allergies get me to a point of I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out of
Yeah,
bed tomorrow.
they got a new strain coming out of Africa, and all it's doing is making people sleepy for like 24 hours.
Mm,
And they're having a panic.
that's
Like,
crazy.
what? Whoa, what? You're sick for you're like tired for 24 hours? or 48 hours at the most. Hey, okay.
Well, me, the thing about it, my allergies are enough. I don't need anything else. You know what I'm saying? My allergies give me enough hell.
So do mine sometimes.
And
Oh,
this year's been the worst so far. I mean, before it got cool, it was like a damn switch. Every week I'd get rid of it. The next week I'd have it right back. You know, I mean, it's been hell this year of allergies. I mean, it was just one of those years I could say I could do without them, you know, but no.
where am I going to put my base?
I'm trying to see, I'm trying to spread it out. It's getting long. I think I'm gonna get it like you see some of the people in the movie, like they Chinese, they get it all braided up and shit. I'm gonna get mine braided up.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna be funny with it. I'm gonna come on one day and y'all gonna see it all braided up. I mean, I could sit there and I could take, and do like circles with it and tie it up with a rubber band at the bottom. That's like if I wanted to. Let me show you. Where the hell did it go? Where the hell did it go? I don't see it. Where the hell did it go? I don't see it. I know they're in here somewhere. Somewhere. I'm gonna say that. Somewhere. Oh well. Anyway, I can take one of the rubber bands I've got and put it around it. But yeah, we we need to go up there. Yep. We need we need to go to where's that at? HPS, I think it is. What is it? I'll have to ask her when she gets back. What she calls trespasses. Hardcore, yeah, hardcore paranormal society. I'm trying to think. Damn. Yeah, yeah, but yeah, you know something, and I don't know if you watch it, but do you watch the Goldbergs?
I have not turned the TV on in. Actually, I don't even have a TV right now. Uh,
Well,
yeah,
anyway, if you ever
months.
watch it, the Goldbergs, right?
I could not stand it. I couldn't tolerate the characters. Those are the
Well,
kind of characters I want to chase around with a wiffle ball bat. And
well, the grandfather,
I
the
don't know.
grandfather on the TV
I
show,
couldn't stand them. I
the
turned it
main
on for like five
character,
minutes.
the main grandfather, he actually passed away. When was it? Not long ago, I think it was.
I don't
He
know.
actually did more films than just the Goldbergs. He actually did some films.
I just can't tell. I can't stand any of the characters or the actors that play them.
What about Bob's Burgers?
Uh, I saw that for like 2 minutes, and I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Oh,
I don't
Hensley,
know. Oh, Hensley, where's
what's
Hensley?
going
Oh,
on,
there he
bro?
is. Hey, what's up, Hensley?
How
Bob's
you doing,
Burgers.
brother?
I can't get into those cartoon things.
Yeah, I mean, that's like The Simpsons. I still think they're hilarious as fuck. You know, actually, things like Family Guy and The Simpsons, did you not know they predict things in their cartoons?
Well, it's not really predictions. It's just there's somebody in the know there, and they're just letting stuff out.
Yeah, that's kind of like, what was it? Twin Towers, that happened on The Simpsons, wouldn't it? What's up, Band of Boys?
Well, I don't know. There's one of the cartoons, and it was actually a TV show that actually had a small plane that was going to hit the Twin Towers,
Yeah,
from what I heard.
there's
I got to see if I can find that show.
yeah, there's a lot of different things that they do like that. And I think these people that are letting that out, I think really they get in trouble afterwards because you know how the uppers are. They only let stuff out that they want to be known, you know, and you have to,
Well, yeah, a lot of movies and series I think are like dry runs. It's like they
yeah,
say, "Well, this is what we want." They just do like their own video production, and everybody looks at it and says, "Well, yeah, we could do something like that, but not quite."
yeah. And like I said, if I can find out the name of that TV show, there's three investigators that go out, and there's a bald headed guy that's like the head guy, explains it to everybody what's going on. They're an investigation team, and they did this one thing. I forgot where it was, but they said this place, they go there to meet to decide who's going to be president and all this stuff. They
Oh
meet
yeah,
up there and do rituals and stuff like that.
yeah. There was there was Bilderberg Society, and there was God, what was it? The other place in California.
Yeah, it was in California somewhere.
Yeah, the other place. Yeah, I
Yeah,
forgot. Yeah, I forgot the name of that.
I don't know, but they did an investigation on that, and they tried to get in. Well, they actually talked to a guy that got in one time,
Well, yeah, there was one guy for.
and
Yeah.
he actually told the story of what he saw and what he heard. You
Well,
know,
there was actually a videotape made by somebody. I forgot what his name, but he got into trouble in Connecticut for saying that some school shooting was fake or something, which was totally a misquote of that somebody like totally took the quote out of context and sued him.
Alex Smith,
Alex, was it Alex Jones? I think it was Alex Jones.
Bohemian Grove. That's it.
Bohemian
That's
Grove,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, he was the one that snuck
Alex
in
Smith,
there.
is that the guy, the bald headed guy's name on that TV show? The one that tells the people what it is?
I have
He's
no
real
idea.
smart. This guy is real smart, but
Hey,
he
what's up,
explains
abandoned
in
boys?
he explains in layman's terms what they found out and what they didn't find out. You know, I mean, it's a good TV show. I mean, it comes on like when I'm taking my meds. Usually, I can sit here and watch it for a few minutes, and there's some interesting things on that show. I mean,
Well,
I really like it because things like that I can get into that really tells me what it is and what it's not. Oh yeah, Abandoned Boys. I don't know. I'm gonna look up on the internet, but they'll be starting the Christmas GTA stuff here soon. So if you want to make good money, the Christmas stuff is, yeah, real good to make money in. And if you ever want to play, just message me. Like I said, I got the app on my phone, so say if I'm laying down or something and you message me, I'll get it on my phone. And you'll like the snow, man. That shit's funny as hell on GTA. I can only imagine what it's going to be like, especially in that car with the unlimited boost in it. Run up a hill with snow on it and shoot clean across the damn map or something. That's funny as shit. That is funny as shit, bro. Yeah. So how you doing, Hensley? How's everybody doing? When you doing a live again, Hensley? I've been trying to make my way to different ones. I saw.
Well, Hensley was sick for a while. He still is.
Oh, okay, okay. I
Yeah,
know.
he was in a hospital a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I actually on Twitter posted, I think, "Love you, bro" or something when I seen that picture. Yeah, hope you get better or something. I remember when that picture came out.
Yeah,
So how
both.
you doing now, Hensley? Is that free right now, Abandoned Boys? The Alien Fire Team Elite? Yeah, this thing looks so fucking uneven. I don't know. Does it look uneven to y'all guys?
I don't know. It doesn't. It's all right.
I don't know. It looks uneven to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But yeah, yeah, I'm still here.
Where?
Are you playing Warpath?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Well, I just got to show everybody where to build.
You're
Well,
the coordinator. Come
yeah,
over here,
yeah.
brother.
Basically, yes. Yeah, with 11 bases, yeah, we have to. I have to really coordinate things. It's like,
Man,
yeah, you go here, you go there, you go right next there, you go. Ah,
that that's amazing, man. You know how usually, you know, usually they have trouble getting people to ring the bells for the Salvation Army.
oh yeah.
This right here on the news, they've got um Mississippi State is in Starkville, Mississippi, which is about 30 minutes away from Columbus. They've got the baseball team ringing the bells this year for different parts of
Oh
the
yeah. There's
state.
a lot of different
And I mean
people
that's
groups
pretty
that go out.
that's cool as hell that the baseball team, which Mississippi State baseball team is well known because they usually go to the championship game or close to the championship game out in Omaha.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of groups that go out and
Yeah. And
ring
I mean,
for Salvation Army.
that should tell people right there, if these college kids can do it and not have any bad thing to say about it, that should tell them, hey, this is okay to do. But you got so many people that look at, oh, my friends are going to see me doing this. Okay. And
Yeah, and
if they're your friend, they ain't going to have shit to say,
yeah, right.
you know? Not if you're doing something good, shit. If you're doing something bad, then yeah. It's crazy how people look at shit, man. Your friend is gonna dictate whether you do something or not.
What happened? Can we go that way? No, we got to go that way.
But yeah,
Which way? Which way? Which way?
I think what I'm gonna do is probably, what
Oopsie.
time is it? 9:15.
Yep.
I guess I could go to 9:30. It's 10:15 your time.
Yep.
I go 9:30. That way, I get a little bit of time. I know Brad's probably passed out. He's got to work tomorrow. He worked his butt off today.
Can we build a base there?
But yeah, like I said, I'll talk to Trespass tomorrow and see when's the next day he could do that, and I'll set it up to do it. That way, Trespass can come and hang out, blow some steam off from work.
Did I do that?
But yeah,
Uh-oh.
now I go get my blankets from
Where
Mom's
did
house
I put
for
it?
what happened.
I lost one of my bases. I
Oh
don't know where I
Lord.
put it. Yeah, I don't know where I put it.
Oh.
Uh-oh, where'd it go?
Oh.
Okay, whoa, come on. Or am I in it? No, I'm in the other base. That's embarrassing when you lose your own base. What the heck did I put it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the only purple base. Why it's purple? I don't know. That's the color they chose for the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's like 11 bases sitting right there, so it's like you just got to be zoomed in perfect to find it. Well, I could. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had to move it.
Yeah. But yep. No, that's like today they did an inspection on the house because anyway, they always, even when I clean now, these people always seem to fail me no matter what I do to my house. And the reason they fail me, you got to think, my apartment, there's things wrong that they've never fixed.
Yeah.
I call and complain, and see, they're getting money from the government for this, and they try to tell us, no, we're not. But yet, a couple years back, they brought brand new trucks for the maintenance guys out of that money.
Yep.
That's the reason y'all can't come fix shit, because you're spending it on other shit. Y'all need to worry about, because I know in this wall over here, back when I had Ben, he dug a hole in the wall, in here and out there. Well, I had to pay $100 to fill the holes up, let them fill them. This bedroom wall had black mold in it. And like I told him, I said, if that's causing my health problems, a lawyer get involved on that real quick. Like,
Oh yeah, if it's black mold and it's in those walls got to come out.
Yep. And the lady at the time said, "Oh, you use bleach. Bleach ain't gonna kill that shit." My grandfather's an electrician, for God knows how long. All bleach is gonna do is keep it contained for a minute. That's it. And that's if you use enough of it. But actually, I don't know. I mean, they want to fail people, and it's just, yeah. That's like one year, you back, she back, but yeah, yeah, that would be a good place to go. That would be awesome. But let them call me and say they failed me again. I'm gonna say, yep. Every time I clean, y'all fail me. Every time I do anything, y'all fail me. But it's y'all's apartment that is the problem, not me. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I mean, cause and see what they got to understand. If they really want me to get my surgeon involved, I'm only limited to do so much if my back starts hurting. Cause see, like today, I wash dishes, and it puts pressure on my back standing up like a long time. So what I did is after I started hurting, I come sit down. And when I sat down for a little bit, I went back in there and changed them out. Took the dishes that were washed, that done dried, took them out and put them up and washed a few more. And then, I did stuff like that, and that's what I do. Now, see, like when I'm out there investigating, the only reason I'm able to go as long as I can sometimes is because I take my pain meds before I go out there. But like, of course, like I said, right now, if I do one, it's gonna be every now and then. It ain't gonna be all the time, or even close to all the time, because of them getting to me like they have. I mean, I think it's fun just to sit here and talk instead of going out there and getting things stirred up. Because as we know out there, you never know what you're gonna run into out there. I mean, there's so much that's done happen to where, but yeah, like I said, I will ask Trespass when he's able to come, and I'll let everybody know. That way we can all get together, and hopefully I'm gonna talk to him and see like if Christmas Eve, you know, what I want is like Christmas Eve, all of us to get on here and just have time together. And then, of course, Christmas, I know people are going to be busy, you know, just have like a family thing on here, you know, plan out something like that. And, like New Year's, plan out something, you know, because I mean, you guys are my family. I mean, you know, y'all been there for me. I mean, my grandfather, been gone and Penny been gone. I mean, y'all been there for me, and, you know, just do something to show you guys I appreciate everything y'all do, you know, you know. So what time you got to be there tomorrow, K Bear? Probably early as hell. Oh, guess what movie I seen not too long ago? The
What?
latest Bill and Ted that they came out
Oh,
with.
really?
Oh man, it was so fucking awesome. Oh, but hey, hey, stop it. Can't do it again. Get your butt in there. If you come back in here starting again, you're gonna get your ass whooped. I done told you about that. It's okay, Buttons. It's okay, Buttman. Yeah, okay. Come here. Come here. Here, little Buttman. I'll show y'all little Buttman. This is little Buttman. Yeah. That's your Buttman. Yeah. Here, you want to appeal? Get up there, baby. Get over here. Come on. It's okay. She ain't coming back in here. But yeah, I got to find a new doctor that's in pain management because of Jackass. Now, what's y'all's opinion on that? All right, I tell the guy, which he knows even before I came to him, that I had the shots done already. And I laughed at the doctor when he gave them to me. I was still under anesthesia, but I was laughing at him because it wasn't doing shit. But when somebody tells you that something doesn't work, what do? You don't keep on nagging at that same thing, you know. Oh, let's do the shots, you know. And then I've done told you that they're not going to work. And then you're going, which I don't mind because I knew it was coming down to that, you know, because he didn't really want to hear me. He didn't want to hear what would work and what wouldn't work. It's like I told him, I know what works in my
Oh,
body.
yeah. Well, doctors don't like being told anything by a patient. They don't care.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah,
See,
yeah. Ancient ran into that problem. He had all these medical problems, and the doctors said, "You don't know anything about medicine. We know what's best for you. We know what's wrong with you." And Ancient,
well,
actually, he beat him.
that's like I'll tell any doctor, and see, that's what I like about Dr. Edwards. You know, he's my surgeon. Dr. Edwards even said one time that he would never do the shots because I've done explain to him that, and he's seen my records. He knows I've had them done. They're not working, so therefore, why keep trying something that's not working? And you know, that's like Dr. Hill, my heart doctor. He's not going to try something if I keep telling him that I'm getting numbness or I'm feeling this way or that way. He's not going to keep trying the same damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Yeah,
the reason I like those guys. And I've had those guys for years. I mean, years. This guy I ain't had for year after year after year. But I like doctors that are going to actually hear the patient instead of trying to, like I told every pain management doctor I've ever had, you're not going to sit here and tell me what's going to work for me when I'm the one with the pain. I'm the one that has to live with this every day, not you. So you're not going to sit there and tell me what it is.
oh
And this
yeah,
guy, he just didn't like that. I mean, I kept telling him. And I told him I'm going to speak my mind. And if you don't like it, then oh well. That's how it goes. I'm not going to stay with a doctor that's going to try to tell me what my pain level is or what I'm feeling. You're not going to do that. I'm the type of patient, I got a mouth on me. I know how to speak. And like, I know this ain't being funny, but I said, and plus that's my right under the Constitution to have a mouth on me. freedom of speech. I mean, I just don't get it. If I get a doctor, which my next doctor, like I'm going to tell Dr. Edwards, my surgeon, pick me out a doctor that is like him, at least lets me have a voice, you know, and he don't sit there and keep trying to pound it in the ground. That's what I need is a doctor that's going to hear me out. I mean, this one he did at first, but then he threw up in my face. Check this shit out. All right, now I didn't even know that he was doing that to me. I went to get my meds. All right, he cut me down 30 on my one med. Okay, that's gonna cut me. And the way he called them in 3 times a day now, that's only gonna give me 20 days instead of 30 days. So there's 10 days of meds I'm gonna be out. Then the other medicine I kept telling him wasn't working. He finally cuts it out after he's gonna release me. And I called his nurse and I said, this whole time I kept telling him the med wasn't working, but y'all wanted to persist and keep writing it. And now he's going to take me off. I said, that's pretty screwed up. But who's all still in the chat? Because the numbers, I've stopped looking at the number up here because I can't tell how many's in chat. Because like the other night, it went from like 4, I think, to 0 back to 4. And I don't want to look at that thing anymore. Who's all still here? I know Pinky's still here. But at the same time, what people, that's like that night I was going to the second bridge and that cop stopped me. That shit pisses me off. I wasn't doing shit. But yet you gonna sit there and pull me off the side of the road? Don't do that. And you see he didn't touch me because he knew I was in the right. Don't try to pull that shit on me. But
what happened?
But no, I like, I want a doctor to be outspoken with me too, but I want you to at least talk sense when you talk. And it's like I even told this doctor, the thing about it, I probably know about more meds than you know about. I said, because I've been on a little bit of everything. And I can tell you what works, what don't work, what's half-assed, what shouldn't even be a medicine, to be honest. And see, that's the weird thing. People's body is different. That's like I know people that can take tramadol and it helps.
Oh, I'm totally allergic to that.
And then like me, tramadol, it don't want to do nothing. It's like taking an aspirin. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I had to take. They tried me on tramadol one day. I got so itchy. I mean, I was going to scratch myself raw, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And I read the bottle.
You got an allergic reaction to
Yeah. It says, yeah, may cause itching. Oh, may cause? Jeez.
May cause.
Yeah.
Scratching.
Itch every inch. I was like scratching everywhere, and I was like, what the hell did I get into?
May cause itching.
Yeah, may cause itching.
You're sitting there bleeding because you're scratching.
Oh.
I hate when that happens because You
Yeah,
know.
good thing it wasn't anything worse than that. I mean, damn. Yeah, it's a good thing I read that. Yeah, now I'm itching just thinking about it.
That's funny as shit.
No,
Make
really.
calls itching. You're sitting
Yeah,
there.
they cause itching.
Holy shit.
I, yeah, okay. So yeah, I stopped taking it right away, and itching
Oh
stopped. I'm like,
shit.
whoa, that was close. Yeah, it's a good thing it was just itching. I mean, every inch. Yeah, I was itching. My
Yeah.
hair was even itching. Oh,
I'm still here. I'm just, but yeah, like I said, I hate when that happens. You get a medicine and it says, like you said, may cause itching, and you're sitting there fucking ripping your arm open.
yeah. Basically, yeah. If I could have found something sharp, yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't figure it out. Like, why am I itching? Oh, yeah, I read that bottle. The little microscopic little warnings. It got to be like an ant to read it. May cause this. May do this. May do that. Yeah. It's definitely causing itching.
And see, that's the bad thing about it. Like, I know that's one of my allergic reactions. Like, when I start itching, I know the medicine's bad.
Yep.
Or, like, in my situation, like, when my pain meds, this month, all right, I was supposed to get them on Sunday, meaning I was going to be out Sunday. Well, I didn't get them until Monday. Well, when I took them, of course, it's going to make me itch because I haven't had them in my system for a minute. And I mean, man, it was killing me. My feet were itching, my arms were itching. I was like, okay, hurry up, get in my system so I can stop this damn itching. And finally, when it kicked in, it's just stopped. I mean, I knew what it was because I was supposed to have it in my system Sunday, but it was Monday before it was in my system. And I hate when that shit happens. Oh my god. It was driving me up the fucking wall, and I was walking. My feet were itching. I mean, I was sitting there all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
My legs itching. I got to McDonald's finally. I sat down and I was sitting there just. I was like, okay. So when I drink something, finally the med got in my system, and I was like, oh damn. Yeah, but I hate that shit though. That's crazy as hell. Or another thing I hate is when you take a medicine, it don't make you itch, but it makes you sick as hell. Oh my god. It's like you're just sitting there, you're thinking you're fine, and all of a sudden about 30 minutes later, it's like, oh no, here we go.
Yep.
Oh. And if I've never taken the meds, I'm like, look, put me on a low dose. If it don't work, I'll call you back and let you know. Just, yeah. Or if they put me on a high dose, usually I'll take it and see if it makes me sick or whatever. But yeah, I guess since it's like 9:39, I'm gonna get off here and try to, because I need to get my blankets. You know, tomorrow I actually need to call my rep over here at Fed and ask her why the hell my dryer ain't covered. Considering I got them both at the same damn time, it should be covered. I just still don't understand that. I mean, the paperwork I show, I even got them same damn day, same damn time, everything. So there shouldn't be nothing different, but I got to find out because if I got to buy another dryer, that's gonna be damn sorry as hell. But yeah, I'll find out from Trespass, like I said, when he can come, and whenever it can come, I'll let everybody know. That way we can set up. I know we'll probably do it later, like probably 8, because usually he can't come in till like 9:30, 10, somewhere around there. So, but I'll find out for sure, and I'll let you guys know because I know we had fun the other night. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and go over there and get my blankets since they're dried, and get my dinner and eat it, and at least sit up in the chair long enough and let my food digest. That's one thing I've been trying to do. So, because one thing I've learned is if you like, lay down on the bed or something after you eat, that it can, it builds up like a lot of fat around your heart, that way, where if you sit up, your food digests is like it should. So I've been trying to set up, at least let my food digest, and then unless I'm just sick, and then I don't try to eat too much. Even with allergies, I try not to eat too much if I'm that sick. But like I said, I'll let y'all know what I find out from Trespass when he can come or can't. But I appreciate you guys coming. I love all you guys. And y'all have a good night. And like I said, I'll let y'all know something when I find out from him. But yeah, like I said, y'all have a good night. And I will see y'all on the next one. But y'all have a good night.
Yep. Good night, Outlaw. Good night,
Appreciate you
everybody.
coming up, David. And I'll
Yeah, no
see all you
problem.
guys later. Love all you guys.
Yep.
Talk to y'all later.
All right. See you
Have a
later.
good night.
Yep. Good night.